Hello, hi, my name is Tin, this is PinoyVideoGamer. So, pag-uusapan natin ngayon is Panzer Dragoon Remake. So, this is my game review. Okay, so, hi. Welcome back sa mga bagong bagong mga nanonood. Thank you for taking your time watching this. Tapos sa mga bumalik, thank you so much na mabalik kayo sa panonood sa mga videos ko. It really means a lot. Okay, so pag-usapan natin ngayon is yung Panzer Dragoon Remake. I've been a fan of Panzer Dragoon. Nag-start ako maglaro ng Panzer Dragoon. Yung mga nakalaro lang ng mga demo noon, yung Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2. Pero I really enjoyed yung arcade style mechanics and rail shooter niya at the time. And it was unique at the time, lalo na sa Sega Saturn. It was groundbreaking at the time. Alam ko hindi pa lumalabas yung PlayStation or hindi pa ako familiar sa brand ng Sony at the time. So we got ourselves a Saturn nung time na yun. Tapos I was excited to get a copy of Panzer Dragoon Azel or Panzer Dragoon RPG. So I have that copy. Tapos nung nagkaroon din ng Xbox, yung original Xbox, I got Panzer Dragoon Orta. Pero yun nga, I was really saddened na medyo na-disband na wala na yung parang na-dissolve na yung company. Pero I think they try to keep together. Pero parang mahirap na magkaroon ng sequels ito. I don't know kung magkakaroon pa ng sequels in the future. Pero it was nice to learn na nagkaroon nga ng Panzer Dragoon Remake. Kasi I have a copy sa Panzer Dragoon Orta, pero hindi ko siya matapos-tapos. Siguro kasi frame rate was really stuttery. Kaya siguro medyo nahihirapan ako. I don't know why. Pero nag-struggle akong laruin yung game na yun. Pero yeah, nung lumabas tong game na to, I don't know, 2 years ago, tong remake came out 2 years ago with, of course, updated graphics and all. I was even, nangangarap ako sana magkaroon pa ng sequel na ilabas din yung Zwei, Panzer Dragoon Zwei, yung part 2. I was excited. Sana magkaroon man lang ng popularity yung game pag magkakaroon siya ng ganun. Pero feeling ko may dating lang talaga na niche market lang talaga tong Panzer Dragoon. So, pero yun, i-review ko yung remake and see how that goes. Siguro this also answers the questions to why bakit hindi siya nagkaroon ng sequel. Ayan, so okay, bago natin tuloy yung video, kung mahilig kayo sa mga board games, check this video out. That was Variable Play. We are a group of content creators focused on tabletop games and some video games. Marami silang shows katulad ng mga unboxing, let's play, miniature painting, how to play, board game news, game discussions, and more. Sige, on to the video. No original game was in 1995. So yeah, medyo may katagalan na talaga. It is a real shooter. And rail shooter these days, parang medyo alanganin na. Siguro I rarely see any rail shooters now. Siguro sa arcade na lang mismo, but not sa home consoles. Parang ano ba sa mga rail shooter home consoles? House of the Dead? Yeah, that's a rail shooter. Pero gumagamit ka ng light gun. Dito, walang light gun. It's a rail shooter na gamepad yung ano mo, gamepad ang gamit mo. The story itself is very, very light. Merong konting speech, may konting in between cutscenes. Pero ang idea lang talaga dito is basically you are a guardian of this dragon. You try to protect the dragon as much as you can while it does its objective. Yung nangyari kasi dito, hindi naman talaga ikaw yung tunay na guardian niya. Yung original guardian died. Ikaw yung malapit doon sa situation mo. Ikaw yung malapit. So, since ikaw yung malapit, sa'yo nalipat yung responsibility to take care of the dragon. The dragon knows where to go. All you need to do is to protect the dragon. So, that's how I understand the story. Pero yun, ang ano lang niya is basically go through several levels and get to the main objective, and that's it. Wala. As in yung mga in-between cutscenes, it's just basically to set up the next situation. Pero yeah, there's barely any story to it. So tapos at the same time, merong parang dragon na mahabol sa'yo. May dragon na that's trying to go to that particular parang temple or castle. Objective mo is to stop that dragon. Yung cutscenes niya, it's fine, I suppose. The cutscenes themselves, parang medyo underwhelming kasi alam mo may dating sa akin na it could have been better. Kasi alam mo naman, kita mo naman na medyo upgrade naman talaga kasi it's a really big improvement from the original version. Ang problem lang, parang may dating na parang it's still aged and not well. So parang may dating na kasi yun, parang the art direction that they did felt lacking in a sense. In comparison sa graphics ng game mismo, yung graphics ng game mismo is fine. Maganda siya. As in talagang it really looks incredible. So yung pagkagawa ng mga levels, maganda naman siya. As in, I think it's comparable na doon sa Orta. Orta is pretty good for 360 game. It's pretty good. Alam mo, yung Panzer Dragoon Orta, medyo, alam mo, nag-age na. Pero it's still, pa rin yung maganda pa rin siya tingnan. Pero yun, yung itong sa remake, yun, yung visuals niya, it's pretty good for an Xbox One game or slightly lower. The reason I said slightly lower kasi it's not made for Xbox Series X and S and X. Alam mo talaga, kita mo pa lang sa graphics talagang alam mong hindi siya sa level na ganun. Pero it's fine. It's not much of an issue. Issue ko dito is controls. By default, i-provide sa'yo ang classic controls. Classic controls wise, it's parang medyo cumbersome yung feeling niya. And I wasn't really happy with it. It felt like a slug nung nilalaro ko siya. Parang it didn't feel like the way I enjoyed Orta. Orta kasi yun nga, it's really designed for a modern control scheme. So parang it improved dun sa gameplay ng original games, ng original Panzer Dragoon, original Panzer Dragoon's Way. Orta is a better evolution. You cannot compare yung RPG kasi the RPG is a different take and turn-based game yun. So that's completely different from the arcade style gameplay ng remake. Yung remake ng Zway pati yung original game. May problem ko sa controls kasi pag ginagalaw mo yung targeting, meron siyang point na parang may corner. As in, yeah, it kind of moves slightly here and there pag ginagalaw mo yung targeting mo. Pero there's a core, but it feels like you're trying to you're trying to reach an edge. It's parang sluggish, and there's this definite corner part that is hard to target some of the of some of the enemies or targets. So I didn't like that. It was cumbersome and it was irritating. I only learned that there's an alternative control. I can adjust the using a new control scheme later on. As in, I really didn't even know that there was it felt like, isn't it? Should it have been? It should have defaulted to the new controls instead of using the old controls. And sana it asked that question first before letting it be play. That bothered me. That option. So because if it's a rail shooter, there's a fixed you have your character, your dragon has a fixed path, but you have to look on certain directions. Problem ko sa kanya, it doesn't feel natural because your directions is very fixed on north, east, west, and south, and it's kind of doesn't feel that natural. It feels really off that it's fixed on that for those particular angles. It's not, well, anyway, it's not really that natural. Felt off to me. So when I play it, it felt needs more improvement. So in a sense, I'm just saying is I just didn't enjoy using the controls. I was excited to play this and it just gave me that bad feeling of that unsatisfied feeling. Last part of my review is the length of the game. The length of the game itself is really short. For a normal level game, again, that's also disappointing because I didn't enjoy my time with it. I just breezed through it. I'm just happy that this was just a gift. I won it through bloody good reviews, I think. I won it through a raffle contest thing, and I'm happy I got it there. Because if I paid for it, I would have regretted my decision on getting it. There are more games that offers more gameplay with cheaper prices than this one. So if you're gonna get this one, get it at a discount. But yeah, in terms of gameplay, you can finish it in an hour, which is really, it is very disappointing to see because it could have been much better. Yeah, strive, maybe they could have made the difficulty a little harder than the normal level. Yeah, you have the option to change the difficulty, but playing it on normal, it was just way too easy. So that's my other disappointment. Just finishing it in R. And I haven't finished this game on other platforms. I haven't finished this on the. I played it on the Saturn. I played it on the PC, and I played it on the Xbox, original Xbox, and yeah, it was just disappointing. So, if I'm gonna rate this game, I think I have to put it somewhere in between 2.5 or 3, maybe 2.7. The effort is nice and there, the graphics is great, but the control scheme is bad. It's better in a sense because it has the option to use a newer control scheme that adapts newer controls, but using the old controls as the default, I don't like that. So, and cutscenes could have been better, but it's not. The length of gameplay is just way too short. It's hard to justify what you've spent on. So I think it's more nostalgia, and I wish they added the original game. Maybe it's in here, but I can't find it yet. But I wish they added the original game so that you can compare it to. Anyway, that is my review of Panzer Dragoon Remake. And yeah, Wish that I really wish that I liked it more, but I can't. I really can't. I wanted to, but it's just not there for me. I'm just happy it's free, that I got it for free. But yeah, I wish it could have been more because I really wanted to like this. I really enjoyed the series, and maybe because of this game, maybe that's the reason why we don't know if we're gonna see a remake of the sequel. And I was also really hoping that we'll get to see to see a remake of Panzer Dragoon RPG, or at least get re-released. Unfortunately, since they lost from what I understand, the original team lost the code, so there's no way to actually remake it from the original code. If they're gonna make a remake of Panzer Dragoon RPG or Azel, it's gonna be made from the ground up, and that's really unfortunate, because there's really, it's the only way to experience this now is I'm hoping that Sega would release a Sega Saturn Mini and add all the Panzer Dragoon the games there, because that's the only way for people to experience it now, emulation. Anyway, that's my review. Overall, I was disappointed. I really hoped for more, but I am saddened. Anyway, that's my review. Thank you to Bloody Good Reviews for the copy of Panzer Dragoon. Anyway, thank you very much, and you guys take care. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.